VELO right now is making some serious moves. We need to dive into the charts. It is Monday, September 23rd. It's 5:03 p.m. Let's get into it. VELO today at 0.01835, even when as high as 0.019. We could be on the verge of an even more explosive move for VELO. And I just want to give a shout out to my man, Thingal. He is by far the best researcher when it comes to VELO. Besides the lieutenant, got to give him a shout out. But Thingal, my man, it's time to tap back into the charts. Let's get into it. VELO, actually, in the Discord, link is in the bio. Come join the Discord. We're hitting some VELO trades earlier this morning on MEXC. But if you haven't already seen my previous update from this morning about the general market, Bitcoin and altcoin prices, the moonshot starting now, crypto price analysis today, you're going to have to watch that because at the end of the day, the drivers, Bitcoin, the total market cap, that's what really is pulling the strings of the market. But besides outliers like VELO sometimes does a mind of its own. But this is going to show you what I'm seeing for Bitcoin, crypto, altcoins starting now to the rest of this year. It's looking pretty promising. So make sure you watch that and subscribe. Also, too, I had said 2 weeks ago, I did this video. Make sure you watch that. VELO explosion to new all-time highs this year. I'll put all these links in the description of this video, as well as the video that I did 8 months ago, VELO Mega Moonshot price prediction for 2024 and beyond. Watch that to get caught up. So let's dive into the chart of VELO. So basically, if you're new here, if this is your first time watching one of these videos, let me just quickly explain what you're seeing on the screen. We have the Stargate Fib forecaster. These are those horizontal colored lines that you see here. The red lines are a micro Fibonacci. The yellow is a medium Fibonacci. And the green is a macro Fibonacci. It's the Stargate Fib forecaster. Then we have the Stargate snakes. At the top, you have the red hot zone. Usually in bull markets, prices will extend into that hot zone, and that's usually a good time to take some money off the table. In the green zone, I call that the belly of the beast. If we go into that green zone, usually in bear markets, it's the best time to start accumulating. And for something like VELO, it extremely extended below that belly of the beast. Most altcoins, majority of them have not breached below that belly of the beast like VELO has. Mainly, most of the altcoins would just go into the belly of the beast, but VELO was extremely undervalued. But now we're starting to see it level off here because, as you can see, the snakes really dipped down low, and now we're starting to level off, and we're actually seeing an uptick, and we're starting to see it rise. Then we have the Stargate signals. We have the vertical green is your prepare to buy soon. Your vertical blue is your buy now. Your vertical red is your prepare to sell soon. And your vertical yellow is your sell now signal. VELO is currently at 0.01825. And we just did something pretty special here. We're on a 3-day chart at the moment, but we're breaking up above the orange moving average on the Stargate snakes. As you can see, there's you have the hot zone, you have the belly of the beast, but you also have like this purple one here, the orange one. And those are kind of some very important key supports or resistances for price action. As you can see, when we got up to this one initially, we got rejected, came back down to the top of the beast. We got bought up, we zoomed past the purple and then hit the orange. And then we came back down, held it here, but then came right back down to the belly of the beast. So it's like when you break above one of the MAs, you can target the next one. So we recently broke above that purple MA back in August, went right to the orange MA, got rejected a little bit at the beginning. We've just been hanging out here, found support on the 3-day 50 moving average, this green one. And now we're starting to press up through the orange MA again. So as I just said, when you break above one, where can you target? The next one. And that so happens to be right below the bottom of the hot zone. And that price is currently at 0.031, which so happens to coincide with our previous high that we had set here around May. And it so happens to coincide with the 2618 breakout extension of this 786 that we broke up through here back in August. So when you break above a 786, you can target usually the 2618 extension, and that is currently at 0.02968. So this little zone right here is going to be a key level for VELO. It's going to be like a magnet where VELO wants to go. But we have another 786. We need to break above this yellow medium 786 right here at 0.0213. That's the 786 of the high here back in May to the low that we had set in July. And like I said, you break above a 786, where can you target? The 2618. Currently, that 2618 is at 0.28. but we have some other key levels that we would need to smash up through before we get to that point. So let's say VELO's price starts to skyrocket or push up in a big way like this. We start pushing up, we break through that 786. We might even come up to 0.3, but then we might come back down. And where do we need to hold? We absolutely would need to hold this 786 at 0.0213. If we do that, you're going to start to see these snakes move up like this. They're going to start to move up because as price moves, the snakes move, and it is dynamically moving either up or down according to the price action. So we press up to there. We might get rejected at first, come back down, and then I think we would start to smash up in a big way, and we will likely come up to the 1618 extension of the medium fib and the 4236 extension of the micro fib. And at that time, you'll likely see the top of the hot zone right at that level as well too when we get there. What price point is that? Is 0.07. That's the next price point. And just like VELO completely smashed down through the belly of the beast and it went, extremely down below it, I think on the flip side, we're going to extremely smash up through that hot zone and go extremely well above it. So it's not like that's going to be the end all be all for VELO. I think at that point, we're going to go up to that 2618 extension around 28 cents. And I think we will get up to the 3618. And quite frankly, we might even have a shot getting to that 4236, which is at $2.80. And let me zoom out a little bit to show you where that would bring us. Because there's also another thing I want to do. We need to grab the high back here of 2020 to the low back here of 2022. And we have some confluence because the macro 786 of that high back there in 2020 to the low of 2022, we have the macro 786 right there at 38 cents. So that's another gravitational zone. It's another gravitational zone right there. And let's mark that off right there as well too. But remember, if we break up above a 786, where can we target? Well, for something this big, like the macro 2786 of the whole thing, you can't really target the 2618. You can only really do that if it's a micro fib or a medium fib. So we can just get a little fun here and do the 1618 extension, which is at $206. Do I think it will go there? I'm not convinced, but do I think it could hit $2.80? In my opinion, not financial advice, absolutely. And I think 28 cents is going to be a drop in the bucket. I think that will be easily at the rate of what VELO's doing in the price action, but also in the fundamentals too. There's been a lot of extremely positive developments as far as VELO the past month, 2 months. And I'm sure there's plenty more to come. So this is what I see playing out. VELO has been absolutely strong. Higher highs, higher lows. Even from the high that it set back in May to the drop that I had, it was maybe like a 60% correction. I've seen other coins pull 80 or 90% corrections. So VELO's absolutely strong. It's right back up to previously where it was at. And we're super close to breaking up to that 786. Like I said, if we come up here, we'll likely come up to 3 cents, get hammered back down to around 0.021, start to slowly chug our way up. And then I think when we smash back above 3 cents, we'll move up quickly to 7 cents. At that point, we'll have to smell out what's going on in the market. What's Bitcoin doing? What's the altcoin market caps doing? But if we can get above there, break and hold that support, there's a thin amount of price action traded over here. So I believe that if we can get above 8 cents and we have a lot of momentum and gas and juice in the market, we will quickly move up to 28 to 38 cents. And at that point, we'll have to revisit the charts to see if on the 3-day chart, are we flash and sell now? Like the buy now that flash here in December 2022 at 0.01, then the sell that flash at 0.1. So that was like a 10x. I remember hitting that back early 2023. Then the buy, sell, buy. Usually they're spot on. This one sold a little early, but it's not like you're selling your whole bag. You're just risking a little bit. But this said to sell right at 0.022. And then we had the buy 50% cheaper. If you follow that with a little bit of your bag, you'd have more VELO right now, getting ready for the big moment. So if we head up to those levels and we see that sell now flash, I'm scraping a little off the top because you don't want to be caught holding the bag. If it goes up to 30 cents and that sell now comes and you're expecting $1, you don't want to get too hung up on levels. It's a momentum game in the crypto market. Yes, there's levels that we can identify of being a magnet zone. But if we get close to there and we see the momentum start to shift with those sell nows or buy nows, it's time to take action on that. So that's what I'm going to be doing. If we look at A couple other things right now, like the 3-day chart, we're seeing a MACD green print right now as we speak, and we're starting to curl up in that TSI. If we look at the weekly chart though, I'd rather look at a higher time frame. We saw that weekly TSI cross up, phenomenal, because that cross down in May, that sent us lower. This is going to send us higher. And as long as we can continue with that momentum, then we're all good. And we're above the zero line. You see this dash line? When you're above the dash line, you're in positive bullish price action. When you're below the dash line, you're in bearish negative price action. So seeing that we're basically heading into the second big pump for all of crypto in this bull market, seeing that on a high time frame, the weekly chart for VELO is above that zero line, just now crossing up, and the price action is close to where it previously was, I strongly believe pretty soon here, within these next 3 months, we will see VELO hit around 8 cents, potentially even 28 to 35 cents, in my opinion. And we're seeing the pink get above the blue, meaning we're switching from bearish to bullish price action. And as you can see, when the pink got above the blue back here in November 2023, that's when we're off to the races. So a lot of positive stuff happening as we speak with VELO in the charts and the fundamentals. And if we do pull the move up to just that 8 cents, that's like a 4x. That's bringing VELO's price action to not even at $1 billion yet. Not even at $1 billion. So really like that 25 to 30 cents, I'm not in that heavy. And if we see some Stargate sell now splash at that time, I'll be taking some off the top. That's for sure. And if you want access for free to my top 17 altcoins, heading into this blow off top here, I'll put a link in the description of this video and it'll bring you to here, get my top 10 altcoin picks for free. I couldn't cap it at 10, I had to do 17. And yes, VELO is on that list. A link in the bio will bring you to JumpX. As you can see, the past 7 days earnings and copiers, looking at what some people have made copying my trades. It's fully autonomous. You fund your account, click copy my trades, and then whatever I do, it happens in your account. You can see 9 days, $1,100 profit. That's absolutely for free on me. But if you want access to all the Stargate software that you're seeing on the charts when I cover VELO, and you can get this exact template to set it up for yourself and set up text message automated alerts when these key levels get hit, or when the Stargate signals flash as a sell or a buy, I'm doing something special for these next couple of weeks here. There's a blowout sale for this incoming blow off top. And I'll put a link in the bio as well too. Stargate-ventures.com/Stargate software exclusive offer. Right now you can get annual access to all Stargate software for $1,147. But if you go and do add to cart and you come to here, view cart, and you get to there and you put in a promo code called VELO, you will see discount be applied. You'll get $222 off. So it's only $925 for annual access. But if you reach out to me on Get in Touch and you want to make a payment in crypto, I'll tack on another $225 off. So that will mean it will be $700 total for annual access to all of Stargate's software. And it's not like this only works on VELO. It works on all the cryptos, as well as it works on stocks, currencies, etc. So this could really be utilized in a big way heading into this bull run top for all your altcoins and cryptos and stocks, etc. Haven't done a sale like that ever. Blowout sale for the incoming blow off top. Shout out to all the VELO holders. The vibes are phenomenal in the VELO community. That's going to be it. You guys let me know in the comments if there's another coin you want me to do, or if you have any questions as far as some of the software, etc. You can get in touch on the website. And if you want access to any of those things, some of them are for free. So if you don't want to get on this, you can get on this for absolutely free, as well as you can get my top 17 altcoin picks for free, as well as you can join the Discord free section as well too. So that's going to be it. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Share this with every VELO holder you know, and I'll see you guys in the Discord.